Let's take a look at how to find keyword opportunities using Ahrefs. Now, Ahrefs is a paid tool, so if you don't already have an account, you need to get signed up for one. Once you're logged in, though, I would start by going over to the Keyword Explorer. Or you have it pulled up here. There's a couple ways to do this. You can provide it with a number of different keywords. You just put a different keyword on each line. You start with one keyword. I typically just start with one keyword. And now you can even have it, AI help out with coming up with ideas. But I think something like, keto diet or weight loss, some of these bigger terms make for a good example with this. You plug it in that term, hit go, and then it's going to show you all the data for that keyword specifically. Now, of course, I've chosen a very broad keyword on purpose. So if you're like a plumber in Phoenix, Arizona, for instance, you just put like Phoenix plumber in there. Just the most basic and broad keyword for your industry, essentially, or your service or product or whatever it is that you're offering to the public. Put that in here. That's going to give you a bunch of data here. And under the keyword ideas, I like to click on this view all. When I do that, I can see a whole list of keywords here. Now, the problem with these is that a lot of them are going to be very difficult to rank for in terms of SEO. Like keto diet itself, we were just looking at. So it's got an 89 keyword difficulty, which means it's going to be super hard to rank for this keyword. You're going to need to have like 700 referring domains, just to rank in the top 10. And I don't know, you're going up against like Healthline. These are some of the biggest websites in the world. You come down here, like Harvard and WebMD and Wikipedia, some pretty big websites. So trying to rank for a term like this is probably not going to be beneficial for most people out there. What we can do is come back to our list of keywords here, and we can filter them by keyword difficulty. So we can do something like 1 to 39. Click show, and now it is going to show us 2,700 keywords that we can rank our website for using search engine optimization that are, they have some search traffic, which is good, but they also are going to be relatively easy to rank for comparatively, right? Keto diet plan, that's a good one. Or recipes or meal plan, Chipotle diet. There's some cool, funny stuff in here. So, you get the idea. You can utilize this to figure out, okay, what are people actually looking for on Google, and they're, interested in the keto diet. How difficult is it to rank for these terms? How much search volume is there? How many times per month are people ranking for each of these terms? And then you can export this list, save it somewhere, and start checking off each time you write, a page of content for one of these keywords. Get it all SEO'd and ranked and everything, that's kind of the idea, right? So that's how I would typically find keyword opportunities using Ahrefs. I mean, there's a million different ways, and I could even spin off variations of what I just showed you. But if there's anything that you have questions about in terms of finding keyword opportunities on Ahrefs, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade in one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now, because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.